Competitiveness will aid Namibia in building and maintaining its trust with investors and credibility while making it an investment destination. The Namibia Investment Promotion and Development Board's Margaret Gustavo was alluding to international investors who proposed to set up a call center and service providing opportunities in the country. However, the delay to enact the Data Protection Bill could discourage investors.
We need to make sure that our act is obviously world-class, and I know that that is something that we've been working on, because a lot of the EU countries are saying, look, as long as it's not aligned to our, at least to the EU standards, it's going to be very difficult for European companies to then invest in Namibia. So why it's very important is, with people's data that's floating around, they want to know that that data is actually protected, because they are making sure that they're protecting the data of the people that will be calling the call center, their clients, etc. And if we do not have that act that actually protects it, then what happens is Margaret, who owns the company, will just share it with her friends.
Once it comes into law, the Act will ensure that personal data is lawfully collected, stored and processed. Following regional consultations in all the country's 14 regions, the two-day Data Protection Bill Stakeholders Validation Workshop aims to discuss the final inputs to the bill before it is tabled in Parliament. The workshop will further verify and validate the content of the bill. With digitalization requiring processing of data online, risks of data breaches are high.
And it aims to protect the individual's fundamental rights, freedom, as well as privacy. This bill aims to place obligations on what we term as the controllers and processors of your personal information, how you should handle the personal information or data that is under your care. We'll go into details, but it's very important that you all understand as processors and controllers what your obligations are, because if you don't comply, there will be legal consequences according to the bill.
The issues of political persuasion, I know that a lot of us do not want to be known as to which political parties we belong to, all right? Because that may disadvantage, us in terms of employment, in terms of how society looks at you, and so forth. So we have got all those prohibitions. The issues of health or sex life, I think we have had a very serious debate based on the Supreme Court ruling on same-sex marriage.
The bill also highlights the issue of cross-border transfer of personal data. Namibia may not transfer personal data to a third party in a foreign country unless there is consent. Siamantikwa, NBC News, Windhoek.